hole in the
streaming.
world. Not anymore, now that Fred's dead. Haha, just kidding.
That was low.
I know.
Wow,
that was a cheap shot. Yeah, I know.
You're trying to hurt me, man. You're trying to hurt me.
She's not an a-hole. I was just joking.
Oh, and that started. Here we go. All right.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, really? That's when it starts, is when I make my insensitive Fred joke? Damn it!
Give us just one sec. As ever, we're running a little bit late, so
Surprise!
bear with me for just 1 minute.
Alright,
We're trying to 1080p tonight as well, which is probably going to be a disaster on a home connection, but such is life.
Okay. Rules.
Audio and video is good.
Hey!
Yeah, we're on 1080, right? Not 720.
Yeah.
Hello,
It's
everyone.
all
Hi,
down
Maxwell.
is
Hi, Paul.
good from my end.
Okay, so to save some time, don't want to show anyone my butt crack. Oh, there it is. To save some time, I had requested in advance the drinking rules, and you all tweeted them and sent them to us on Facebook and so forth. And Jack is going to tell me which ones we have selected right now. So,
Drink
Jack,
whenever there's a juvenile sex joke.
hit me with hush.
Hush.
Alright, hush. Yeah, drink whenever there is a juvenile sex joke. Hush. Drink whenever Giles either cleans his glasses or consults one of his books.
That's fair. Cleans his glasses, consults his books, because he can't speak, so he has to find some other way to communicate.
Giles, we're going to call this rule Giles Proto-British.
Yeah.
And number
Okay,
three.
cool. Hush every time there is confusion over what someone is trying to say / convey.
Nonverbal confusion.
Yeah, that works.
Yep, cool. Okay, a hole in the world. Caveman conversation.
Wait.
Say that again?
Okay.
Caveman conversation.
Caveman reference.
Yep. Anytime there is a moment of humor / levity.
Humor or levity. Alright.
And this last one I'm not too sure on, but drink every time someone says Fred.
So every time you hear her name.
Okay.
Alright, that works.
All right, bud.
Sounds good.
We will catch you after.
Alright, peace out.
Bye.
Happy
We'll
stream.
see you in the chat, Jack.
All right, let me get
Bye.
make sure we have chat up. Sure, and as ever, how are we looking? Not so bad. We're also gonna do stupid, sexy.
Oh, yeah, stupid sexy spike. That's a given.
Stupid, sexy
Giles?
spike.
Oh, okay.
And for number 5, we're doing super chats. So, any super chats over $5. Otherwise, we die.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Are you looking for buttons to press?
Yeah. So at the bottom of the chat window, there's an option to hit a super chat option,
which donates
help me out.
money to the
Okay.
Passion of the
So
Nerd live stream.
where does the super chat donation go this time?
Well, we didn't discuss this beforehand, but I'm thinking it still goes towards the Bring Jack to America fund.
Yeah. So today's super chat goes towards
Jack.
Jack US is what we're going to call it. So Jack lives in.
No, do it like one word. Jack USA.
Jack USA. We're a little. Shrink that down just a little bit. There we go.
Wonderful.
So Jack is in Melbourne, and she and
Which,
I.
if you don't know, is in Australia.
Good looking out. So she and I are both in Colorado. And we would love to someday fly Mr. Jackals out here to do a live stream, the three of us, all at the table together.
It is really hard to combine the three of our names, which are monosyllabic. Jack, Ian, Jess. Oh, Ian's duosyllabic, I guess, but Jack, Jess. No, it just doesn't work. So
how you doing?
me?
Yeah. How's
Well-
your week been? We haven't done a live stream since... It's been like 3 months. Before your birthday, before the Shakespeare Festival, before 2 of my trips.
Yeah. So, in case you weren't aware, I'm sure you were, Ian's been gone forever because he's a dummy who has a life and travels. And I've started work, so I've been a dummy who's had a job.
Yeah. But we're going to try and get back more on a once a month kind of thing, right?
Most recently, the biggest news, I think, is the fact that I banged up my knee trying to get this light for our stream. So, R.I.P.
That's-
my knee.
That's news.
I don't know what
Yeah,
else.
no, all good. Both celebrated a birthday. I just got back from San Francisco today. Before we go in, I am editing. I have finished recording the voiceover for the Buffy movie review, and have been working on that and hope to have that up in a couple of days. And then after that, I'm doing Something Blue and Hero, and we'll have a little news up explaining what's been going on and why the long break and so forth. So
I stopped paying attention to what you were saying. I'm sorry.
I understand. The channel has been on hiatus, but videos will be coming back soon. And I hope to really just get cranking this week and get a bunch of things done. So what are we watching? We're watching Hush.
Hush! Sorry, Boris, but I really wanted to see Hush.
Oh yeah, we were going to go Hole in the World first.
No, we're doing Hush first.
Okay.
I'd rather it end on a sad note for you.
RL is the biggest. May have pre-gamed a smidge.
so did we.
So what are you drinking?
This is white wine.
Chardonnay.
Chardonnay.
And I'm drinking gasoline.
By gasoline, he means far too much Jack mixed in very little Coke.
There's no such thing. All right, we're on the.
Surprisingly,
no, it's on
tastes
Hulu.
like those little hard candies that are root beer flavored that you could get when you were a kid, but has way stronger of an effect on you nowadays.
So we're doing Hush and A Hole in the World. Neither are on Netflix anymore. She and I are going to be using Hulu. Get your discs ready, and we'll get going here. I don't want to resume an episode. Why do I have the Dick Cavett show on my Hulu list?
Apparently, you watched some of it. It says you're on season 2.
Of the Dick Cavett show?
I don't even know what that is.
I hope it's good. Alright, we're going season 4. Paying something. Oh! Hush is actually the next review after Something Blue.
I think that's why Boris wanted you to wait. I actually read something about how this was supposed to be the first episode that Buffy and Riley consummated. But Joss decided that it was too soon in their relationship. But he wanted to include it in Hush because that would have been at least 3 more minutes of silence that he could have easily put into the episode. But then he ducked it. So I'm glad about that.
Yeah.
I'm glad we didn't have more Buffy Riley stuff.
The less sex with Riley, the better.
Yeah, we can all agree to that. It's a better life out there, the less Riley that there is.
So, if this is the first time you've watched one of the live streams, the cat just scared me. We are not allowed to pipe the episode in, and a lot of these get struck for copyright violations simply because the mic picks up too much of the audio. But I do keep the video down here to kind of give you a reference of where we're at so you can follow along. Yeah, the TV vote, Community won and Doctor Who won.
Ian's already on season 2 of Community because of...
Yeah, but I didn't want to get started because I hadn't finished a video yet, and so I told everyone I'll get going on that as soon as I'm done. So we're gonna fire it up. If you have your discs ready, here we go. I mean, here we go.
Aren't the like minor bands who work with Hush in this episode, or with the gentlemen? Aren't they wearing like straight jackets?
The assistants.
Yeah, I can't remember what they're called.
When it blossoms in your mind,
Goobers.
it connects to everything.
I
It's
dislike
about the
this
thoughts and
lady.
experiences that we don't have a word for.
Edward West Summers says, maybe next time you can watch Becoming 1 and 2, and no place like Plurtzglurb.
Didn't we do Plurtzglurb already?
Since the end of Becoming Part 2, Buffy lost Angel, and the end of Plurtzglurb had Angel lose Buffy.
I thought
yeah,
we already
that's
did Plurtzglurb
The
with
typical
Audrey.
college girl would assume.
I don't
Lie down
remember.
on my desk.
Maybe I'm the only one who remembers that night.
So whenever we do 3 episodes, it's generally pretty much a train wreck by the end of the night.
Someone ends up going to sleep.
I can't imagine doing 4.
Demonstration.
We should have a TV for these instead of the projector, because
So-
we need so much light on us.
Yeah. When we get to A-Hole in the World,
Although I don't need this bouncing. Just bouncing off the bald spot.
when we get to A-Hole in the World, we can talk about saddest deaths of the show,
Fair enough.
which we can all agree Fred was not the saddest.
You're not going to get total agreement on that. But I would agree with you. Oh,
What is this? What are the rules? You covered up the
oh
rules.
yeah. Juvenile sexy joke, Giles proto-British.
These are
Nonverbal.
juvenile sexies, right?
I'm just going to drink. Clink, it's good to see you.
We can probably agree every time you're upset that Buffy's with Riley would also just be like a sip. His name's Mark Blucas. Blucas.
That sounds like something you spit up.
Blucas.
Are you okay? Yeah, I just Blucased all over everything. It was disgusting.
Now we're just making fun of his name, and that's not fair. That's mean. We make fun of Riley. Jack, you can't break up with us.
Yeah, you're stuck with us, buddy.
Is that supposed to look like a young Buffy? Or is it just a random little girl that she's seeing?
So I'll see you on Monday.
Oh, also,
Dun, dun, dun.
the actors who play the gentlemen are all mimes.
Yeah, I knew
I
that.
like that. I thought that was cute.
Well, in the last 20 minutes.
Oh, and this is the first episode where we meet Tara. Speaking of saddest deaths, Jack, looking at you.
Just tell me I didn't snort.
Is this the first episode? I thought she was in the last one.
Well,
Because they...
it's the first episode where you like have Willow and Tara have like a bond. Like they hold hands and move the thing
Yeah. I think her first appearance is the
was
last
when she
episode,
goes to the witch group
though.
circle.
Yeah, and it sucks. Jack, how's the audio? Do we sound okay? Coming through nice and clear?
Wesley's death is bullshit, Jack.
So I'll see you after we can group.
Poke, 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 poke.
Never trust a mime.
So tell me about your dream. As a psych major, I'm qualified to go,
I don't really remember it.
well, did I appear at all in this dream?
He's a psych major, that's why he's interested in whether or not he appeared in her dream.
Romantically?
Not saying what?
So what have you guys been
Smidgen
up
that
to?
over slightly.
Why?
Patrolling?
So that they
Was
can,
the
they
choice
can, they can get all of
the
this.
Engling
They-
there?
no, you were fine.
And homework.
What about you?
Trying to poke out my
you
tummy.
know, grading papers.
I don't have to poke out my tummy.
I've
I
got
just...
the Mexican food, snake belly.
Chips and salsa.
It's so good. I want to eat more of it. Riley's talking. I feel like we can all kind of. Oh.
Harvest of the Tark. Wow, I already can't read. Athena.
Aravis
Thank you
the Tarkina.
Thank you for contributing to the Bring Jack to the United States Fund. Cheers.
Jack, you're gonna be here sooner than we.
No, late. late papers.
Could have done before.
Yeah. Australia's a long way away.
So,
You can't
Thank you for
divorce
the-
us, Jack, because we're bringing you to us.
Thank you for the donation. Can't you put the stream directly in the small window?
Favors the brave.
It already is in the small window, isn't
I don't follow. Whoa! Audrey!
it? No! I don't know who Jack is. Jack is part of our triumvirate.
Thank you for the donation, Audrey. Cheers.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't cheers with the babe.
Ooh! Time for my party trick. I already showed you.
Let me see.
It's pretty cool, right? You guys see? It looks like I'm holding a jar of pee. Look! Look!
Yeah?
Like steamy pee.
can't even shout, can't even cry, the gentlemen are coming by. It sounds vaguely familiar. You sure it's nothing you said when
Like
you were
how
a child?
Giles is familiar with all the horror jingles of children's songs.
Jay got milk asked, Ian, someone on the Facebook group said you're going back to the Buffy guide. Is that true? Yes. As soon as I finish the Buffy movie, I'm switching to the Buffy guide, and oh jeez. Kane, the citizen.
Also, Kendi, I saw, yes, triumvirate is a powerful word.
And I'm really gonna try and get back to at least a couple videos a month, starting next week.
Sir?
No, we're out a week of it.
We are. It's because you ate it all. Again.
Well, you're the one who chose to go with 1,000 Jack and Coke,
Supposed to eat
so
blood.
you could have gone with the white
You
wine.
remember when you made the drink to start
Well,
off
we'll have to crumble
the
up
triple
the-
play the last time? And I was like, splash!
Since the picture you just
Is
painted
this a
means
stupid
I will
sexy
never
spike? He
touch
just
food
plopped
any
himself
kind
down
again.
on Giles' couch like he
Just
belongs
have to
there.
pick it up yourself.
Sissy.
Nah,
Don't you want him to, like...
take his
Imagine
shirt off
that,
and start
like-
grating cheese.
No, imagine, that's his cheeks and his...
You don't care
No,
about
that's his slicer.
You don't ask
Yeah.
about
This is the
it.
grater down here.
He
And
doesn't
slice.
have a lot of hair.
No, it's the six pack where you just
The six pack
grate
wouldn't
it.
grate it, it
cheese.
would also shred.
How
It
much?
would make fine
Great,
shreds.
technically grating is kind of shredding.
But imagine Spike plopping down on your couch with
Well,
a
you know,
bottle of
Spike.
peanut
Alright.
butter.
We'll talk about it later.
Well, I think we should talk about it now.
If you don't know how I feel about
I don't. This isn't a relationship. You don't need me. All you care about is lots of orgasms.
It's very fun for Giles. Does this count as juvenile sex stuff? She just said all you care about is lots of orgasms.
Are they less private when they're in front of my friends?
There's also a 10-second rule.
This is important.
Why is it here? Mom said you wanted me to swing by. I meant.
Also, Giles was ruffling through
Oh.
books, so we missed that.
What? What?
What?
I'm not staying with him.
I have a friend who's coming to town, and I'd like us to be alone.
Oh, you mean an orgasm friend?
Yes, that's exactly the most important thing you could have said.
Ian had an orgasm friend on his trip.
What about us? Are we
Even these two shaggle like
Some
fucking
things
centuries
don't belong in a live stream.
blowing off our
Well,
The only problem was there were no orgasms.
Come together,
Stop.
daughters of God, sisters to the moon.
Good lord.
I'm having a
We
fun
walk
time.
I'm
I'll
glad.
be here all night, everyone.
at our side, through the waterfall of power to the blackest heart.
Hold on one second. Just this will help you guys see how far behind we
have a
are.
bake sale.
I don't know.
You guys like a bake sale, right? I mean, we need money for the dance recital, and you know I do an empowering women, but
The most important thing is the Ryan newsletter. We need to get the message of blessing out to the sisters. Also, who left their scented candles dripping all over my woman power shrine?
well, this is good, and this is all fun.
Sorry if I'm making anyone dizzy.
But there's also
I'm
other
appreciating,
stuff that you might show an interest in. As a
Willow in this group, where she's just like,
What?
everything that you're doing is dumb.
Well, there's the
I really don't know how to
divination
arrange
spells,
these so that they look good.
the
Sorry guys.
Conjuring transmutation.
Oh yeah, Then we could all get on our broomsticks and fly around on our
You could make
broomsticks.
our window smaller.
You know, certain stereotypes.
Or put that
are
up
not
there.
very empowering.
You want to cover up
I
my...
think that what if this energy can suck the
fine,
power
keep my
from
cover up,
No offense.
Well, maybe we could.
Yeah.
You don't want to cover up the bat symbol. Is the most
Do you
important
have a
part.
suggestion?
Look, Tara.
Oh, it is the first appearance.
So I was right.
Let's talk about the theme for the Bacchanal.
I'll drink for you being right.
Ian was wrong. I know more about Buffy.
That much is certain.
No, I don't. I just happen to know this one thing.
Get into something real, but
No actual witches in the rich group.
Buffy, no one wears their sweaters like that. That's really uncomfortable. I don't understand. Is that a sweater? Is she wearing a sweater? Is it a sweater or a scarf? Guys, help me out
I think
here.
it's a scarf.
Is she wearing a scarf tied around her arms?
I'd just like to throw something bigger than a pencil someday.
Hey, how's with you
As much as I love Hush, there's always a few things that bother me. One is, why is there no need for the Olivia character in this one?
The Olivia
Do I
character?
have to tie
Who's
you
that?
two together?
Lions, remind me, who's the Olivia character?
How about that? Ian got pwned. Yeah, I'll drink to that.
I get nervous and I start babbling, and he starts babbling, and it's a babble fest. Plus, every time we talk, I have to lie. The Slayer thing comes up one way or another.
I see you're covering me up so I can't see
Wish
how
could
dumb
just
I look.
come clean.
Well, you can't.
It's a bear.
No, I'm covering you up so I can see what Jack has to say.
We have a gig.
That's what this is
that
for.
would inevitably cause any girl living to think we are cool upon cool.
Ooh, look.
I
Sweaty
hate him so
youth.
much.
They never can use that unfair advantage.
Sweaty militaristic youths.
Yeah, we're pretty.
It's the fun part. Oh, Olivia's Giles' orgasm friend.
Oh!
Thank you.
Duh!
We were talking when he said her name.
Talk too much.
Yay.
I don't think he said her name.
Give him the kisses.
Olivia was Ian's orgasm friend.
Riley Finn.
Haha. And that's not her name. Her name wasn't Olivia, guys. And again, it was an almost orgasm friend. Not a full one. Just a part.
Not bloody like.
Okay, I'll stop.
I happen to be very biteable, pal. I'm moist and delicious. All right, yeah, fine. You're a nummy treat. And don't you forget.
Yes, Jack.
No, you're good, Jack. No.
So,
Okay, fine.
don't you care about me?
Shut up.
We never talk.
Shut up.
Shut up!
This is stupid sexy Spike.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you like Spike to be tied to like this chair in your room?
Yeah.
Olivia.
Oh, there we go.
There she is.
Answered for us.
Oh, no.
Quite quickly.
Bad weather?
But at least there's chat to help.
So sorry.
Yeah. That's no small talk, don't you think?
Wait, so how did Giles and Olivia meet?
Oh, they don't say.
Was it, do you think, like school? College?
She's a very interesting addition. I guess it's just a Giles character building thing.
And also, like, him being distracted from
This going
this
on.
stuff until...
The
like,
Ghost
they
of
were-
Gotham. Hashtag Riley's Revenge. Thank you for the donation. The Bring Jack to the USA Fund appreciates your contribution.
Jack is now 10, 20, 26. I'm trying to keep track. He's that much closer to being to America.
Jack now has the paper that the ticket is printed on.
And the convenience fee of purchasing it online.
We're gonna have to have a fair amount of live streams, but we'll get this done.
Well, we already did one for him too, right?
Oh, that was for your outfit.
I thought we did another one.
No,
When
that
Andre
was the first.
no,
So
when
Audrey was
Andre
here.
was here, and then we did one that wasn't for my Comic-Con outfit. We
Audrey
did-
was the last one.
Yeah. And we did a Jack one that time. Didn't we, guys?
No.
I feel like we did.
Thank you again.
Yes. Now, I almost feel like when they donate $10 or more, That should mean that Ian takes an entire shot.
No. I will do a shot at $100.
And chases it with his mega drink. They've already lost their voices, right?
If someone does,
this point?
if someone donates $100, I will do a shot, and you will never talk about my orgasm friend ever again. Ever again.
It wasn't an orgasm friend, though. It was an orgasm.
I get it.
It was like a pre-orgasm. No one's paid $100, Ian, so you're gonna have to suffer. Here we go.
Hey, it's gonna be hard for them to copyright strike this one because there's no sound.
What? That's why we should do more episodes of just Hush. Streams of just Hush. We should just stream Hush over and over again. Become experts on Hush. I love Willow's pajamas. She always has the cutest fashion sense.
Not as good as the Yummy Sushi pajamas, but yes.
Yeah.
I found a pair of Yummy Sushi pajamas online, but they're like $500 because the person knows.
Someone would pay that.
Yeah, I almost did. You know I almost did.
Ha. Someone made a joke about my sex life. Got it. Very funny. Very funny. I thought the name was supposed to be Pamela Henderson, though.
Did you bring your pajamas?
I brought stuff for sleeping.
All right, at the end of this episode, we take a real quick break.
My pajamas. I have a cat shirt
No, I'm switching to my PJs, which means I'm putting on my Batman pants.
to match your Batman shirt.
Match
You're
my
already-
Batman shirt.
You wear your pajama shirt in public.
This is my favorite shirt.
See, these guys are smart. They do writing.
The funny thing is, I wore this when you took me to the airport last Saturday, and I wore it when you picked me up this Saturday. It was washed between now and then.
Sure about that?
Yes.
Please commence vocal identification in the next 20 seconds.
Well, not now. I've been wearing it all day. Did you just smell me?
Yeah. Ian, come on. We've been friends for a long time. That's not the weirdest thing that's happened.
That is not the weirdest thing that's happened.
I never liked this doctor lady, the professor chick.
She's a great actress in other
Yeah.
stuff. It's just she's kind of
But
underwritten.
her character in the show is sort of underwritten, underwhelming. You know.
Well, so great. The silence.
Yeah, no one can say anything. Oh, I wish I could cast this spell while I'm trying to teach a class. And just like everyone's all of a sudden like.
Joe, $5 says, "What's this button do?" It makes us drink.
You found the booze button, the BB. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe. The Bring Jack to
Joe.
the United States Fund appreciates your contribution.
This is a recurring outfit theme with Buffy. She's still wearing
The shawl?
The like it's not covering her shoulders, it's just her arms. Like, is it cold? Is there mess age boards?
Kane says, "Quick, no one donate $100."
Well, unless you want to see Ian chug pure whiskey.
Well, you can see that for free. I should have come up with a better donation, or better $100 donation one. The deterrent was, never mind.
Was that I
Nothing.
would just like force it further down your throat? Hi, Giles. It's the most pointless thing that you could say, Willow, but it shows how innocent and
She's
cute
adorable.
she is. political reference. Ugh. So we haven't had miscommunication or anything, but
Due to an epidemic of, as strange as this may sound, laryngitis. It seems the town has been rendered unable to speak.
We could do $100 and I'd take off a piece of clothing. No, $100 and I'd put on a piece of clothing.
that's all on you. That will have nothing to do
Yeah,
with the
you're
clothes.
good. You're good. You do a shot.
I'll put on more clothes.
That's not bringing in the donations. I'm putting
Yes,
on
it
more
will.
clothing.
Let's donate money so Jess gets comfier. Wrap her in blankets, guys.
Have we? So I feel like we're ignoring the rules. Juvenile's sexy joke. Giles
Nonverbal
proto-British.
confusion and Giles proto-British. Well, he hasn't cleaned his glasses or opened a book in a while. There so far hasn't been any miscommunication.
Because there will be chaos. You will help the reporter.
That's what I would
Dress
do.
as civilians.
Type me out and have Stephen Hawking narrate things for me.
Family Guy 10 says, I just realized Jess is representing Vape Nation.
Well, I'm becoming more basic white girl as the days go by. Look, I've even downgraded from red to white wine.
Chardonnay. Next up, pumpkin spice latte.
That's not gonna happen. Coffee is always black.
And Uggs.
Uggs are surprisingly comfy, but the knockoff brand is way cheaper.
$1,000 and Ian goes streaking. Again, mostly you can see that for free.
And Ian goes streaking like around the apartment during the live stream.
I wonder if you're allowed to show your butt on YouTube. Wow!
$1,000 and Ian does the butt dance!
Look at how quickly this decayed into what will we do for money?
Anything is the
All right,
answer.
I'm putting the brakes
If the
on
price
that one.
is right.
Pumpkin spice wine. Ooh, that actually sounds kind of interesting.
These guys haven't actually kissed at this point.
No,
have they?
that's part of the whole theme of the episode is like they both have these secrets, and every time they talk, they lie to each
So
other.
it's got to be hard for them to communicate.
Right. So take their voices away, and
Which
all they
makes
can do is
me-
express love.
Pretty glad also that Joss didn't have this be their first Bang episode, because then they would have just been like, in one day we went straight to the sack because we didn't know how to communicate to each other.
Do you think completely silent sex would be awkward?
I think
Just
that sounds like
just-
bliss.
Just not a sound except no, you can't make voice sounds, but all the other sounds.
I kind of sound like a cat that's getting kicked. I think it would be blissful. I don't even want to know what you sound like.
I'm not weighing in on that
I'm
conversation.
imagining like a boar. That'd be funny. Hey, Obsidian Knight, or Osbian Knight, don't feel bad that you haven't tried pumpkin spice anything. It's not that big of a deal.
Leo P2008 says, I liked Olivia, but she felt like an attempt to do Jenny but non-dead. Yeah, sort of like aggressively forward. I guess that's redundant.
Let's pay $100 to not see Ian's butt.
There you go. Every 5 minutes, I'm taking off something until $100 rolls in.
Aw, Jack just died when I said I sounded like a cat that was getting kicked. Really, it's not, like, I might be cute, but it's not. This doesn't know how to do sexy.
It's not.
Ooh, these guys are so creepy.
Whoa. Don't worry, it's not that hard.
To be sexy?
Yeah, I'll show you sometime.
Ooh, chakalaka. I need like a hat, you know? That's what I need. A hat would have made that better. Or like a bag over my head.
Jenny never gets mentioned after season 3. Where has this conversation gone? Oh, drink if Ian and Jess are making juvenile sexy jokes.
Oh, well.
Yeah. All right, that's fair enough. Yeah, you guys should have drinking rules for the live stream.
Every time Jess embarrasses herself. Every time Jess also embarrasses Ian.
You're very good at embarrassing us both.
Every time Ian does a great job, and Jess just ruins everything. Yeah, it is hard to see when everything's supposed to be dark, but we've got all these lights on the screen. Thank you, Monique. I am beautiful. And so are you. I didn't mean that to sound creepy. I meant it to sound like I was whispering it because we were hugging.
Monique, you are beautiful. You smell so fucking pretty.
Ah, look at these guys!
Yeah,
there's got to be some symbolism behind the fact that they're wearing straight jackets and they're not actually buckled, you know?
Oh, Grace NM, drink my friends. Thank you for the donation to the Get Jack to the United States Fund.
Oh,
Not the vape.
Yay! Hey, Gil Darts would love to see your butt. Maybe you
Not
could,
for long.
Maybe you could like bend over and give them the peep show
Yeah,
version.
It's just so funny how dignified the channel is and how completely undignified these live streams are.
This is just us hanging out and having a good time.
This is exactly. I'm just saying, like, this is the...
All of us!
This is the yin to the yang. This is all of us getting to hang out together. The yin to the channel's yang.
I think we both missed this, but I now understand why the live streams are called bad decisions.
Yeah, exactly. What are you thinking?
$500 and you'll break out the Maleficent costume.
Oh, it doesn't...
And do a dance, am I right?
I'm pretty sure I had to use scissors to undress after that live stream. We are planning for the Halloween live stream next month.
I'm gonna choreograph the dance that you'll do. Oh my god, Ian will do a Halloween dance in the Maleficent costume.
I'm not wearing the Maleficent costume again.
Just for like 10 minutes.
It got
for the dance.
It got destroyed taking it off. All I have is the headgear anymore. Yes, it did.
You ripped it off of your body.
Yes, in a very sexy way, and it was in slow motion. I need another beverage because the drinks have been coming hard and fast.
Luckily, we came prepared with an actual box.
It's an actual box of wine.
Of wine.
I didn't know that existed, and it has instructions on how to open it.
So let's see how well Ian can open this box.
No, I'm not switching from whiskey to wine.
We can pour the cup. We can pour the cup.
I'll be right back. Vamp.
Well, I guess it's you and me, internet people who are here. How's it going? I like your bangs. I'm gonna say that was directed towards me and not towards Ian, because Ian doesn't really have bangs. He has like a patch, you know? And it works for him. It totally works.
Shut up.
It works on his head.
She's trying to counteract the orgasm commentary.
I was trying to compliment you.
I got whiskey on my arm and it smells like sadness.
This song that's playing while he's doing this PowerPoint, I can't remember the name of it. What's the... I will drink in honor of the person who can name this song, please, because I can't remember it for the life of me. I used to know it. Please.
Giles referenced the Fairy Tales book. Drink.
That's fair.
We will in just 1 second.
I already am.
Bilbo says you're cute.
I am cute, thank you.
I am cute.
And then I coughed because I swallowed my wine wrong. Ian is drinking Jack. Dance macabre, there we go. Thank you, thank you. This is in honor of, well, we've got several people and Yep.
Yeah, drink for it.
And Supple-chin. Supple
Supple-chins?
I'm sorry if
I
I'm
have
getting these
supple-chins.
wrong, guys. I'm usually good at pronouncing people's names.
Hey, that looked like a brand advertisement. Diet Coke, hit me up. Channel's coming back this month. If you want to sponsor this.
What? Do your let's get naughty.
Let's have a drink and get naughty. Shit.
Woo.
Yeah, so there's many drinks in this scene. There is a 10-second rule because there's 2 episodes that we need to get through. So the rule goes, if multiple drinks occur within 10 seconds, you don't have to drink. But we need to... Oh, you did. I will.
Also, I need a name for this. I name all the important objects of my life, so if you guys can come up with a cool name. Though I did just see X-Files, so I'm thinking Scully might be a cool name.
So you're sucking on Scully on a regular basis?
Well, my first e-cig I named Chloe. I wouldn't mind having another name for this one. Trevor was the one that I hated, you know.
Yeah.
So why not name
Willow?
more things? I don't think Willow's aggressive enough to be channeling a vice directly into my mouth. Maybe.
The soundtrack in this one is kicked up a notch too.
Well,
it's so good.
Because they had to.
Yeah. It's very operatic.
Actually read an interview with the composer for the show, who said that this was his favorite one to work on, again, because he
was the feature.
Well, because he wasn't told to dial it back so many times, and so he was just like, here we go!
Krista, wow, I
it's
need
a
to
C
get back
and
to
a
work.
B is his last name, I can't remember.
Name it Jenny Calendar?
This is Jenny Calendar, my vape pen. Jenny!
It's a little weird.
Jenny needs a refill.
It's like you're vaping off a corpse.
Oh!
Drink again.
Name pronounced Aravis the Tarkia.
Aravis.
Tarkina.
Tarkina.
Aravis the Tarkina.
Cheers, and thank you for your contribution to the Bring Jack to the United States Fund.
And for the pronunciation there.
That's good.
Ooh, I mean, the touch, I'm sure it added, like, a bit of expense to it, but the touch of them, like, hovering slightly above the ground, really,
Yeah. All the design is so spectacular. Name it Spike.
Alright, y'all. Frank Dodd, thank you. This is Spike. Also, my nails match my sweater. Your nails match your skin. Yeah, the lackeys are always the really weird ones.
See you in a minute, Aaron. Boris, no one's seen Mars Attacks.
I've seen Mars Attacks.
Boris said they're like the Martians from Mars Attacks.
I can see that.
Sucking on Spike.
$600 and Ian will shave his beard and hair and dress up as the torturer in the dark.
The torturer in the dark?
We should do this.
What? You know, shit, these are like, my Patreon bonuses.
No!
Sorry. Whoa, did we miss one? No, we got it.
Oh god, they're so horrifying.
I feel like did we miss a drink, Jack?
Probably.
Middle R. Maddie R. I'm so sorry. The chat was going so quickly I almost missed it. Thank you so much for your donation to the Bring Jack to the United States Fund.
In honor of Maddie R.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Just imagine how fun the live stream will be when it's the three of us.
That
And
will
Jack
be a good
is
time.
here. It'll be so great.
We'll have to get Jack a vape as well. The Fred.
Because Jack loves Fred so much.
Jack, you have the Spike, Jack has the Fred.
No, you should name Jack's Giles.
And I just drank. Oh, the Giles.
Yeah. And we'll get him like a sleek one that looks sophisticated.
We should get like a
very
tweed-
posh.
we should get
very British.
A tweed holder.
We can like hollow out a book and put it in there as his case.
I'm pretty sure the music is getting picked up in the audio. Sorry, hold on. Ah.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Covering up sounds so we don't get copyrighted.
I'm so professional at live streaming with just the big crevasse at the bottom of the window right here.
Well,
Is what it is.
I like how with your setup we can't see what we're supposed to be drinking for either.
Yeah, we can.
Angel
Juvenile,
bit the
Giles
smoker lady
Protovig.
and blew out the smoke. That's what I'm thinking every time Jess pulls. Because I am a vampire.
I'm not
Yes,
a huge...
Ian is wearing... Well, no, they're not pants, guys. They're just cargo shorts because he's like a 17-year-old boy.
Basically, yeah. My life is a
All he needs-
17-year-old boy's fantasy.
He needs that puka shell necklace, and then his outfit is complete. She's gonna do this, isn't she, soon? Anya?
Yeah, okay. I think I made this
Here
one
it
a
goes.
little strong.
Yep.
That's a drink?
Yay!
Whenever I think of sex with a vampire, I can't get over the body temperature thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it would be very uncomfortable on
Like-
both fronts.
A really cold vagina or a really cold penis?
I feel like putting something into something cold is less uncomfortable than having something cold put inside of you.
I mean...
Because we would be able to feel that coldness.
I drove us here, didn't I? I drove us right into that. That's my bad.
We'd be able to feel that inside of our person. And then I'd imagine that the aftermath would also be lingeringly cold, you know? So.
Hey, look! Willow and Tara are doing...
Their first physical contact.
Which, metaphorically, means suddenly they can do super magic. Which also accidentally ties magic to drugs and being gay.
I don't think it ties it to being gay.
In the early seasons, there is some metaphorical tie to...
I think it ties it to it.
Totally, no, the
orgasm.
orgasm, intimacy, right? So drugs and intimacy.
I don't think
the
that
orgasm
doesn't have
scene
anything
where
to
they're
do
doing
with-
a magic spell and she has her first orgasm on screen, and yet magic means drugs. That's a huge problem in season 6.
No, I don't think that's a problem because again, for some people, like sex can be an addiction. You know, it just depends on how.
Yeah,
you
but
use
they
things.
just reduce magic to the addiction rather than magic being a metaphor.
Or magic can lead to addiction, I think is what they're getting at. It's not necessarily addicting or an addiction in the way that they've used it thus far. It's just one of
No,
those
not so
things.
far. No. Did I miss someone? No. Just as I was going back to that in-depth discussion on vampire sex.
Jack just said to me, a cold vagina would be horrible. Imagine what the orgasm would feel like. Refreshing, maybe. at that point. Because
no.
you get
No.
really hot
Stop.
and sweaty during
Stop.
sex, and so it would sort of be like having someone take ice and go, ah.
Jack, I'm just gonna backtrack and say I agree with you. Vampire penis would be way worse.
Yay! So
Yes.
you agree with me?
I agree with you, not Jack. Now, look at the episode going on. Whap, whap, whap. Oh, this is a good joke. Slow motion. I got it! And he breaks the wrong thing.
Oh, that's miscommunication, right? Nonverbal confusion, because he wrote the wrong thing. Drink.
Oh, yes. Click it and sing it. It's good.
Apparently that wasn't Sarah Michelle Gellar screaming there either, because she couldn't scream loud enough.
Interesting. I don't think I could scream loud enough or for it that long.
I think we could do a scream off real
No,
quick.
no. You win. I just said you win.
And all of a sudden, the laryngitis was cured.
Maybe we could do a spell. Make people talk again. I'd seen you in the groups. The liquor group.
Osbian Knight says vampire penis is easiest to warm up first.
You were different.
What, do you do like the fire starter or something? Like, okay, sexy time will commence, but first,
Running away.
put it in me. How does this go? What do you mean it's easier to warm up?
My mom used to. She,
Lord now says Buffy has a new set of pipes on her.
she had a lot of power.
Huh?
Like you. Oh, I'm not. I don't have much in the way of power, really. I mean, most of my potions come out soup.
Oh.
Besides, spells going awry, friends in danger.
I feel like we missed some rules.
Special.
Probably did, but it's
Yeah.
okay because I just kind of sip while we go through anyway.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh, Tara. R.I.P. Tara, the sadder death than Fred's. Yeah, just saying.
All the time you used to talk to me about witchcraft and darkness.
This is why Giles can't keep a girl.
Because his life sucks. Because it's.
I hang out with a bunch of like,
he's always about to
weird
die. He
teens.
hangs out with teenagers.
He drinks
You think it's
wine.
weird that I took a bunch of girls and didn't do anything to them?
And I've got a man strapped to a chair in my room.
But look at him.
Look at him.
Stupid, sexy
Look at his
Giles.
butt.
And now they can't communicate. So once they take away the voice.
It's like Oedipus when he was blind to what was happening while he had his eyesight, and when his eyes were taken out, he all of a sudden understood everything that had actually happened around him.
Wow, look at the
And
compression on that. That's
now,
terrible.
yeah, now that they can speak, they don't know what to say.
The more I do this, the more I realize that everything is like Oedipus.
Except for the, killing the dad, marrying the mom, and having brother sons and sister daughters. Finding your mom's corpse on a bed, and then throwing your eyes that you take out of your own head upon her body. But thematically, yes. Thematically.
Show off. Alright, we did it. And, how are you feeling?
I'm actually good. I was trying to take it lightweight, so now I can drink even harder during the Angel episode. I didn't even finish, I finished more while we were eating food.
I finished a whole drink, and then I made this one pretty stiff, and it's about half gone. Oops. So we're going to take a quick break. This is a pajama break.
I'm actually comfy, but...
Then you stay fine. I want to put on my Batman pants.
I do have a cat shirt.
I'm gonna put on my Batman
And it's a
pants.
Cat Universe shirt.
My Batman pants complete me.
No one's gonna see your Batman
I don't
pants.
care. I will see my Batman pants, and I will be better for it. So we're going to take a 2-minute break, and then we're switching over to... we'll at least queue up the episode.
It's A-hole in the world.
We get it. It's very cute.
It's fine. Just imagine that spin-off episode.
And we're, again, working off Hulu here in the States. Resume episode, removed from watch list. Oop. Yeah.
Season 5, right?
Season 5.
There's Your Welcome, which is way sadder than a-hole in the world.
Alright, we'll be right back.
It's always gonna be funny. Alright, well, hey.
Kitty, move!
Ugh. Since I'm the only one here right now to entertain y'all, let's look at this jug of wine, right? Or rather, box, shall I say. So, there's instructions on how to open this box. It says to, number 1, remove the sticker. So let's figure that out. It says to open the sticker from here. It's not working. It doesn't want to open. Wait. Nails can solve most problems except for when the sticker rips. There we go. There's the hole. We've got a hole in the box. How about that, guys? It's thematically appropriate for the episode that we're about to go watch. There's a hole. Jess, are you an Angel Buffy or an Angel Cordy? I am an Angel Cordy person. Cordy sucked in Buffy, and then somehow she became a necessary and badass character in Angel. We're gonna cut out the part where she banged Connor and became a goddess somehow, but for the most part, she was a very, very cool character who had a fun sense of, like, honest joviality about her, you know? And no other character really had that. This is really hard. It's really hard to pull the bag out of an a-hole. Ugh. Just pulling that bag. I don't know if you guys can see. It's very hard. It's very hard. It's very hard. I can't get the wine out, Ian. I'm so close. They didn't make the
Batman!
They didn't make the a-hole big enough.
You're just gonna hammer that joke, aren't you? Here.
How are you supposed to pull that out? That's my workout for the night, guys.
Need to go to the gym.
Gotta go to the gym so I can prep my booze.
Did you peel the directions off?
Yeah.
It literally just says pull the spout out of the hole.
Well, I also folded them up before I read the rest of them. And they all kind of stuck together. I'm bad at this. I shouldn't ever live alone. Alright, here we go. So, remove the sticker. Slide. Yep. And that's basically
Pull the tap through the hole.
Yeah. How?
Alright, hold on.
Are you gonna get pliers?
Get tools. Oh!
Here we go, guys.
I have my toolbox.
We're doing great. There are instructions.
Correction. I have my tool tote. You don't need tape. Tape measure. Glue gun.
The box and
Drill.
its complexity is saving me from myself. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're trying to say? Because I don't agree with this sentiment.
Drywall screws. duct tape, speaker wire.
I'm a very tool-savvy person.
Zip ties. My tools! I need my tools! Fetish shit!
Ew. Are you being Dennis Reynolds?
Yeah,
Is that-
that's
okay.
what I was doing.
Okay, well that's when you gotta say, what is it? Zip ties and duct tape are in your trunk.
Zip ties.
I'm gonna need a lift home, everyone. No, just kidding. Ian would never do awful, terrible things to me.
I was like, where are you gonna take that one?
Not without his orgasm, friend.
Blue gun.
No one's donated $100 yet,
No, that's
Ian,
fair.
so I am fair game.
Speaker wire.
Oh, look. Watching Jess and Ian try to open a wine box is more entertaining than watching us watch Buffy.
Nails. Double stick tape. Where? Ah! Needle nose. There we go.
Ooh, let me do it.
No, I want to do it. You
No.
already failed.
No, I failed with my fingers. Let me try the
I
tools.
know, but you didn't go and get the needle nose.
Well, because I don't live here. Besides, you're not drinking this anyway. How do you...
How do I use needle nose? There you go.
Wait. Not yet. It's not out.
I mean,
It's like birthing a baby. Almost. We gotta get the holes to line up.
if I had $1. There we go.
We gotta get a-holes in the world to line up.
I think it's there. It's there.
Well, now we have to... Wait, you gotta open it.
We did it. It's a box of wine.
What's in the box? What's in the box? Sorry. That was a Seven reference. I was being...
Pour your wine.
I was bringing Brad Pitt.
Careful too when you lead into the mic and bring Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. I can say his name right proper. I gotta finish my white wine. You should finish yours too. You still have a sip left.
No, I'm
It's right
drinking.
there.
I'm drinking too much whiskey with a little bit of Diet
It's
Coke.
right there, Ian.
No, I don't want it. So, next episode we're watching is A Hole in the World, a laugh riot that's in the later seasons of Angel. And here we go. Everyone got your...
A hole in the world, because it sounds, again, sounds funny.
Get your discs ready. We're watching on Hulu. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, don't resume. There we go.
I don't see why that would
A hole in the world. Who is that describing specifically?
Oh, and we need to...
It's describing Fred!
We could get married and live in my nice room.
Just kidding. Kidding, Jack.
Sweet little babysit.
Kidding.
People love this episode.
I like this episode
I
too.
like pancakes, but I'm getting the hell out of here.
I just really like pushing
You
people's
like
buttons.
being adversarial.
I really like it.
Yes,
It's
I know.
really fun pastime, guys. You should try it. Try it sometime.
Bunch of junkies and spoiled movie actors.
Even if you agree with people, it's fun to disagree to see how angry they can get.
Sorry about the poor image quality, everyone. But again, it's just to provide a reference to where we are in the episode. And I have a projector. And when we do these, we need to have every light on for your video.
Bye, Trillium. Jet. I didn't catch your last name because the chat was going too quickly. Someone was signing off because the episode's too sad for them.
That's
I
fair.
understand. Oh, the drunk rules. To reiterate.
I moved them.
Yeah, but just to
They're a little
reiterate.
bit behind us. Caveman reference, levity.
Levity, so that's whenever
Someone
people
says
make
Fred,
jokes.
which is going to be fucking terrible. Stupid sexy Spike.
Oh, this. Okay.
Promise me. You're gonna be careful.
This part
I'm gonna study now.
does make me
I'm gonna
sad.
learn every damn thing they know up there and then figure out.
The opening's great. This was...
Well, it's a flashback.
No, and then cut. I'll even be dull.
And she's got her stuffed bunny. And she named, I can't remember the name of him, but I remember reading the person that she named her rabbit after was actually the physicist who...
Oh, $5 from Kane the Citizen.
Hold up.
Self-esteem is for everybody except for Wesley. Cheers.
Burn!
Thank you for your donation to the Bring Jack to the United States Fund. We appreciate you. You need
Thanks
more.
for helping me finish my white wine. But so her bunny's named after the physicist who...
Poison.
Hold on.
Sorry, go ahead.
He's named after the physicist who came up with chaos theory.
Okay.
I think that's kind of important to, first off, her entire story progression, too.
Fred?
Yeah. Don't you think?
Yeah.
So she came to LA to study physics. She becomes a huge part of this. But when she was younger, she idolized the physicists who came up with stuff, and the one that she idolized most was the one who came up with chaos theory. Doesn't that tie into a lot of just the absurdist
It does,
philosophies
and
everything
actually
too?
to the way she dies. There's a ton of stuff in this
Yeah.
episode. Actually,
So I love that, and I think his name is like, it means fig tree. It's German for fig tree. Feigenbaum or something like that.
Flagenballs. Whenever I do...
Baum, not balls, you dick.
Whenever I do
Ooh, it comes out with a force.
the guy... Well, it's in a wooden box!
Look at that foam, man.
There's so much pressure. Whenever I do the video guide for this episode, there's actually a bunch of green cuts in the script that explain little dialogue pieces. Would you have loved me?
I don't think that needs explanation.
Well, but it makes more sense with some of the stuff that was cut out. But
The reason that it's a cello playing for the opening of Angel is
Well,
because
Lenaway,
the cello
I'm right
is
there with
the
you.
coolest instrument in the world.
yeah, but rock cello.
Is also still the coolest. Have you not heard of the amazing group Apocalyptica?
They're alright.
You don't know anything.
You know,
obviously.
you know.
You listen to pop music from the radio. Did
Burn.
you know? It's been proven with sound theory that the cello is the instrument closest in timbre to the human voice, and that's why it is the most moving instrument.
Good to know. That's not very nice.
Burn! How do you do that thing where you make blood with your fingers?
No, we're doing Vape Nation. Vape Nation.
With all the ladies in the gangster butt go.
I love Gunn, and I felt like Gunn was an underdeveloped character within the series.
Ian, how do you feel about the rushed Fred-West relationship that comes out of nowhere and Smile Time and briefly in Your Welcome? Well, a lot of season 5 is rushed because it was the end of... pardon me, that's rude. I apologize. That's just terrible.
He's just saying that to flatter. He burps all the time.
No, but they were building it up since season... I mean, not
They were
too long after
they
she got
weren't
on the
building
show.
up their
Yes, they
romance.
were.
They were building up his crush
His crush-
on her,
yeah, his crush
which
on
is
her.
a very different thing.
And then it transitioned rather quickly. I do hate that they got together last episode, Smile Time, and then it's this episode. But I think by this point in the series, they already knew things were ending, and you know, season 5 is brilliant and rushed. There's lots of good stuff, and it gets there too quickly. So, but yes, I agree. It annoys me that they get essentially one day of what feels like one day of happiness, and then they kill her.
The one day of happiness, think about it from Wesley's perspective again. She didn't choose to be with him. They had known each other for a couple of years by this point, and she didn't want to be with him.
She did, though, in the end.
In the end, right before she dies, and then he idolizes her until the very end of the series.
Which, in the series terms, could be the span of a month. Like, she dies a horrible death, essentially in his arms.
A
And
month
a month
after
later,
they decide
he
that they
dies.
like each other? A month later.
No, but he was into her the entire time. His grief makes sense to me. That is. Astronaut.
What?
Astronaut. This is the first astronaut conversation, and it's a drinking rule, or caveman. Caveman versus astronaut. Boop.
We only have caveman.
Yeah. It's for the caveman versus astronaut reference. Anyway, he says caveman here in a minute.
Ooh. Ooh. That's actually the best box wine I've ever had. Take a sip.
Okay.
Just like enough to coat your tongue. You don't have to take an actual swig. That's actually nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, imagine that with a steak.
It's in an actual box.
Imagine it with a steak.
Wood!
The wood probably makes it taste better, even though there's a bag between the wood and the bag.
The wood makes it taste delicious, even though there's a plastic bag. Do the astronauts have weapons? No.
But maybe you went crazy on eBay.
No eBay. Remember to plate incident. Living clean.
This guy. This guy.
Yes.
What else has he been in?
I don't know. He's one of those actors. No, it's that guy from that thing that we saw.
No. But look at him. He was in Firefly. That's what it was.
Yeah,
he was the guy
yes.
from Firefly who was the one that they thought died, and then his body was shipped back, and they tried to transport it, and then he wasn't actually dead.
Yeah.
And I'm totally good with it.
I'm right on this, right?
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Channel. I'm hoping I'm right.
Any messages from Mr. Jackals?
No, I didn't want to make you uncomfortable.
Not balls, you dick. I listen to metal. I'm cooler than both of you. Jack, lots of people listen to metal, but they don't listen to the same metal you do, which is cooler, probably.
Oh, when we were opening the box, Isaac Treat says we're about a minute away from Jess sticking a straw in that box and going all Capri Sun on the content. Yeah, it was less than a minute.
That is how I treat my wine.
And
Capri Sun.
then I found the needle nose.
Taste the rainbow. That's not Capri Sun.
No, that's Skittles.
What's the Capri Sun thing?
Wow. Ariella Jaglum says, Cavemen, you guys are hilarious. Ariella, thank you for your contribution to the ship Jack to somewhere.
Now, when Jack is here doing a live stream in like a year, we can thank you.
Oh, we should keep a list. Oh, that's actually a really great idea. I'll thank everyone in the...
Can't we?
Yeah. I'll pull a chat after this one. Oh, he says caveman.
You guys getting
Drink.
shout-outs in the future. You drink too, bitch! I felt like, what's his name from Breaking Bad? Bitch!
Jesse.
We share the same name, basically. Yay! Jess and Jesse saying bitch. Bitch. Bitch.
It's good.
Right, so this is supposed to be a sad episode, but look. Levity.
There was no... we cried through the body.
Well, silently also, so...
It was, yeah, we didn't say it. That was the worst live stream ever. Just the two of us like...
Watch us watch the body! Yeah.
The Once More With Feeling one was... with Audrey here, we actually finally... We've done that before. And you fell asleep halfway through.
Very first one, wasn't it?
Fell asleep.
I fell asleep. You don't have to say we fell asleep. I fell asleep. It's okay. That's the one where I went, "Good night, everybody!"
And then I sang on camera by myself. Yay, good times. Drinking my...
We should have a stupid, sexy Lauren
I love this scene. Hold on.
for Angel.
Did it?
You should put subtitles up so that we
Oh, we should!
Or know what's going on.
Oh.
We paused it for like 2 seconds, guys.
I can't actually see, so I'm actually going off captions.
We paused it so that we
English.
can put up captions so that we can see and hear what's going on.
I wonder, so...
Can you still see it even despite all of this mess?
I'm doing fine.
I have to move my box. It's heavy. It's a heavy box. It's a heavy burden to carry, this alcoholism.
Yeah, we did it!
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
Andy Halleck, right? That's the name of the actor for Lauren.
Kane the Citizen, astronauts we have evolved. Thank you for the $10 donation. Thank you. The Bring Jack to the United States Fund. Appreciate you.
Take drink for the missed drinks. What do you mean take drinks for the missed drinks? How many have we missed?
Caveman Levity. Oh, people saying Fred. That's a terrible rule. She's a character in the show.
Okay, how about this? Someone keep track of how many times they've said Fred, and by the end of it,
Little waterfall.
we'll waterfall. Does that work for you guys? Because this is hard to keep track of Freds. Lots of Freds happening
Anyone
here.
who's a veteran of these live streams knows that our following of the rules get a little loosey-goosey by the second episode.
How did you two feel after seeing the end of You're Welcome? You're Welcome messed me up way harder than anything with Fred. I think, again, because it has to do with something that we had a little bit more time for character development with Cordelia than we did with Fred.
They had butchered her character in season 4 so badly that with You're Welcome, I was still like... there was a whiplash effect. I was like, what?
They butchered it, but that doesn't minimalize or diminish anything that she had done in Buffy.
No, but in a bubble now I can enjoy that episode. I'm just saying, like, there is an experience which is just watching these for the first time all the way through, and...
I think one of the best parts of You're Welcome is when... when she reunites with everybody, and she's just like, where's Connor? And they're like, who?
Angel's like...
nobody say anything about Connor. That part made me happy. But yeah, I think Cordelia's death was far more tragic again, mainly because she died like a tragic hero rather than like the tragic side damsel who's supposed to emphasize someone else's story development. When Fred dies, again, the emphasis isn't on Fred actually dying as much as on how it affects the rest of the team. And when Cordelia dies, it really is just her saying goodbye.
I don't know, the emphasis is very much on Angel as well. It's his show, so that's... I feel no need to draw a comparison between the two of them other than you already have. But both deaths are felt by the characters on the show. It would be disservice to underdo their deaths. I have argued before, and we've had this conversation before, that I think Fred as a character is more a tool for developing the men on the show. And Illyria is far more fascinating.
I wouldn't say developing the men on the show.
But I do love this episode.
Any character on the show. She's mainly she's less of a major character and more of a supporting character.
Right.
In that sense. And Cordelia was very much so because of her abrasive personality.
Cordelia was
a main character.
Cordelia was a main character, I agree. But I still like this episode better than You're Welcome.
I liked You're Welcome more. And that's fine. We can agree to disagree.
We can agree to disagree.
But, I mean, that doesn't subtract from the heartfeltness of the deaths for either of the characters in either of the episodes. I mean, like, even though I didn't appreciate Fred's character as much, and I'm going to regret saying this, I did still tear up the first time I saw it.
Yeah.
When she...
Oh.
Oh, then he's gonna shoot him in the fucking knee, right? Hilarious. Finally, Wesley grows some...
Wesley's transition to the Punisher begins now.
Hello?
Also, I gotta say, in terms of characters, I liked Gunn more than I liked Wesley, but I felt cheated that his character wasn't really developed in the later seasons at all.
I think this was one of his best seasons.
This was.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, no, he was a background player for
but he was still like the concept behind him and his actual motivation for joining the Angel Squad or whatever the fuck they called themselves was way bigger.
Angel Investigations.
Whatever they called themselves. It was, I got one word out of the two, but it was way bigger than any other character who joined. So Fred joined, but she already had a life established before she got taken to Plurt's Blurb.
Oh, well, she did, but yeah.
And then she drops all of that to join them.
I forgot how long she was at Plurt's Blurb, but...
Wesley was a failed watcher. Okay, so what does he do? Join with a vampire. That makes sense.
Join a vampire, yeah.
That makes zero sense. But Gunn, again, like he's doing stuff and he's climbing a ladder, and then they sort of like top off that ladder and they're like, this is as far as you go.
I don't think the writers knew exactly how to write him, especially from
Well, they did it first because in those initial seasons, I felt like he was great.
I think his, well, anyway, we'll get there.
And they
Angel,
started
here's the thing about
focusing more on like side characters like Lindsay.
The funny thing about
I
Angel
didn't give a
versus
fuck
Buffy.
about Lindsay's plotline. I just wanted to see him die.
The funny thing about Angel versus Buffy is I always feel like Angel was more experimental. And I like that aspect of it.
Yeah.
I like that aspect of it. But I think it led to bigger problems. And some of which you're talking about.
I mean, maybe it was just like, I'm not familiar with like what was
Exactly,
popular
yeah.
while the show was out, you know? And so maybe it just has to do with like
Being dated.
sort of fan service stuff too.
Yeah.
Like they started noticing we have more viewers on these episodes when these are the central characters, so we'll focus more on their plot lines. I don't know. I don't really know.
Jack, have anything new for us?
Fred's death is not so brutally done, Jack. There's no blood. That's not brutal. Sorry.
Oh, is it Lauren? One of Lauren's best moments.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is a good one. You don't need to turn up the volume. We have this subtitles.
I can't read them.
I think a lot of people would choose to be green. Your shade, they have the choice. If I hear one note, one quarter note, that tells me you had any involvement, these two won't even have time.
Yeah, okay, Jack, why can't I say maybe brutal, but...
Anything by Diane Warren will also result
Oh.
in your death. Well, except Rhythm of the Night.
I swear to you, I've got nothing against Fred.
Say,
Fuck you, Eve.
And he punched her. And Lauren is staunchly anti-violence. That's, I think, one of his few expressions of violence.
Pretty as a picture.
And
This,
she sings Wesley's, or not Wesley's,
It's Lindsay's.
Lindsay's song from...
Funny how you connect Wesley and Lindsay so easily. Freudianly,
I don't know
one
why- I
might
don't know why that's
say.
funny.
Because Lindsay sucks and so does
I can't stand the rain.
in your future, I'd make like Carmen Miranda and die.
Woo! Burn! You're gonna need some burn heal for that. Flamethrower is super effective.
Oh, the blog is you.
No, they can't help you. I mean it. If you're talking about a sarcophagus that doesn't match anything in our records, there's nothing that's not in our records, except what came before. The old ones.
The early humans before humankind. They were all during ours.
The ones that were still alive.
The
But long
ones that were
before that, they
still
were killing each other all
alive.
the time, and they don't die the way we
Eve is one of the more useless characters in the show, except for this. They can get information out of her where they couldn't get it out of anyone else or anywhere else. Because they don't have a Giles character.
She's a source of exposition.
Yeah, they don't have
once
a
they get to-
Giles who can look through books and
Yeah.
find stuff, so they have an Eve who they can just sort of like torture into submission
she's
for
the-
information.
She's the season 5 expositionator.
Which is what? A burial ground, a resting place of all the remaining old ones.
I didn't know Lauren had pyrokinesis. That was 100% a burn.
Jack, I'm reading all of the comments. I'm just not mentioning all of them.
Well, you're supposed to, anything Jack sends us.
I can go back.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
But
sorry,
if you're
Jack.
in charge of the Jack feed, you have to read all the comments he sends us.
I got it, Jack. I will read everything that you send me. Love you, Jack.
I just think you're neat.
Be there in 10 hours.
That's a lie. Ian also loves you a whole lot.
That was definitely a lie.
It will have
Go.
Don't send it on.
He says, Jess, you're also missing a lot of comments I'm sending here. That's the one I already said.
Yeah, you're supposed to read.
That's our shot.
I just read that one. There's nothing new.
Fred is named 17 times in this episode. Just went through the transcript. Wow, thank you, Family Guy 10. That was a terrible rule. And in defense of our being alive, we're not actually going to obey that rule and drink 17 times.
Yes,
we will drink right now.
Yes,
Fred,
we will. No.
No,
At
I'm not drinking 17 times. I did not agree to that.
At the end of the episode.
Oh, we're doing a 17-second waterfall?
Yes.
17 millisecond waterfall is what I said? I just said 17 millisecond.
No, it's
Didn't you
a
hear me say
17-second
millisecond?
waterfall. That's easy.
I said millisecond.
That's easy.
I would not agree to seconds.
Jack says, my name is Jess, and I think Fred is the best. You have to say it.
Yes, the Jack feed you actually have to read. That's you called it and said Jack is yours.
I said it, Jack.
I've lived in a cave for 5
Said
years
it.
in a world where they killed my kind like cattle. I am not going to be cut down by some monster.
You happy now, Jack? You happy?
This is one of the scenes that's cut. We don't care.
Was it Fred character development?
I'm not going to talk to you about Fred. You're just going to be mean.
No, I'm...
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
I swear on life we would stop this. Must be back in.
This was cut from... I've seen this before.
No, this scene actually went on longer.
You can't make out with her right now, Wesley. She's
And she
literally
said-
about
she-
to pass out.
She says something to the effect of, I could have loved you. I don't want to die. I've been trying...
That's not at all what I read down there.
Yeah.
She was
That's
talking
'cause
about
it's,
being
it's
trapped
in the
in a
original
cave.
script is what I'm talking about.
She was talking about being trapped in a cave
I
for
hate
the
you
past...
so much. Feel me? I don't hate you so much.
I don't think we
you're
should
neat.
go off of the original script. There's a reason there's an original script and a final cut.
Why the white... Is she the bright white hat in the background?
Yeah, because sexy hats, you know, like...
Why the white hat?
You gotta have
and
a sexy hat.
That
it's virginal.
means something. It's very virginal.
It's
Yes.
very pure.
And then she gets her blood on his face when she's dying.
Oh, I love this.
But
though.
definitely something there I need to parse out for the guide.
When Angel is.
Oh yeah,
talking
this
about-
is some of the best. Yeah, all their scenes together in this season are fantastic.
Well, Angel and Spike and the entirety of Angel is pretty great.
So they have necroglass on the plane.
Hey, after we say Fred, we should hit the West End. Take in the show. I've never seen one
Oh.
of his.
I've never seen Les Mis.
Halfway through the first act to be drinking units again. Can't win your Spike.
Thank you, Spike. We gotta keep in mind also, for Angel, from his perspective,
Lost
he's trying to be the champion, right?
Yeah.
And he already lost one person,
I know you've got
and now
to
he's about to lose another person. So from his perspective, it's not quite as much also just saving a friend as much as like, how can I be a
Yeah,
hero?
not being. He's very internally
if the
driven.
people that I have around me are in danger and also die.
No, that's lovely.
Oh, I love how he always plays it.
Freeze it.
This poor guy, he's always gonna be typecasted as like this dick character who like undermines the plot for
Oh, he
everyone
was in
else.
Conversations with Dead People. That's the one I
Yeah.
always forget. He's the best part of Conversations with Dead People, the psychologist vampire who talks Buffy through what she's been dealing with.
Jack says he's canceling our divorce proceedings. He's very happy because I said
You don't have to read all of Jack's.
You said I had to read them all.
Just the ones that are prefaced by comments from other people.
I had to read them all.
No, you don't.
Well, Jack, you're a part of this. We love you.
Of course we do.
Doesn't mean we love Fred. I speak for Ian and I here.
So I think we're broadcasting in 1080p instead of 720, and the connection seems pretty solid. Anyone who's been at previous live streams, how's the video connection compared to the last couple of times? Now we wait 45 seconds. That actually catches up.
I have to find him. He's the master of that. I have to have faith on him.
Feigenbaum. That's his bunny. Her bunny. That's the name of the
Feigenbaum.
physicist who
Oh!
chaos theory. I actually thought Amy Acker's portrayal of Whiskey in Dollhouse was more compelling than her portrayal of Fred in Angel.
Thank you, everyone. The comments now are rolling in for the video quality. Surprisingly uncrappy. Video is perfect. Video is really good. It is surprising. It's 720p, not 1080. Oh, okay, that makes sense. It's one of the best ever episodes.
Terrible.
Nice.
Like this, I'm worried about how crappy I look.
I really... it's so weird. I watched this so many times, my compulsion is to sit here and listen to everything they say. But we can't do that because... because that actually violates the spirit of the whole live stream... the entire live streaming deal. Like, we can't live stream the episode into the show, so we have to talk over it.
I applaud your persistence. I will drink for it.
I think he's reading Little Prince. There's so much good stuff in this episode. I can't wait to talk about it. When the Buffy guide and Angel guide come back.
Why would he read A Little Prince to her?
I didn't say it was Little Prince. I don't remember the.
I'm
what he's
fairly
reading.
certain it is, though. I'm fairly certain you're right.
I think it is.
Especially seeing all these subs now.
When is a door not a door? When it's not solid well there? Right there. You want to bet that's the entrance?
Oh, this is great.
Either that or Christmas lights.
Wait.
Do you ever have any fun?
That's stupid sexist bite.
I'm about to. We even brought us weapons.
Wait.
Strategy. Just hold my hand.
Hold my hand.
Say Pete was good. You'd forgotten.
Oh.
We did it!
I remember.
Did you drink for
Yeah.
Studio Guy?
They've done that before too, right? Hold my hand. It's gotta be a song lyric to something somewhere.
Hold my hand. Want you to hold my hand. Hold my... Hootie and the Blowfish, baby. Hootie and the Blowfish. What?
Sunny day in LA. I'm sorry. Okay, so that's a bust. What else you got?
I
can't think.
Hold my hand. Want you to hold my hand.
I care about Fred more. It's like no one I've met, you know? I do.
That was fun. Who is this actor who keeps playing this asshole side character?
Grace NM for the Hootie, she says. $10. Thank you for the donation to the Bring Jack to the United States Fund. Cheers.
Cheers!
Cheers! And hold my hand. I had that album and the next.
course you did.
Shut up! They were great albums. I missed late 90s pop music.
Jack hasn't said anything in it.
Oh! Cynthia
More singing?
Bryce says
Song requests.
more singing.
Do you have requests for
Clink.
us? Wait.
Yeah. No, we're not doing Once More with Feeling.
Well, hold on. What if she has a song that's like?
She.
I'm just waiting. Song request. Because we have 45 seconds, right?
My eyes have seen the glory of the burning of the school. We are torturing the
I'm not
teachers.
gonna
We are breaking all the rules. We broke into.
I am a teacher.
We broke into
You
his
asked.
office and we tickled the principal. And truth goes marching. We didn't drink for a thing. Clink.
You did all of this.
Don't drink for me. Drink for her.
What about? No, wait. We have to sing. She wanted
No,
more
we're not.
singing.
No.
She
no.
said more singing.
No.
She said more singing. What about what?
Want you to hold my hand.
This was all set in motion millions of years ago. There's no way to stop.
Life's a show, and we
We
all
all
play
play
our
our
part.
part.
And when the music starts,
Clink. Yeah. We're not doing Once More Feeling. We did it. And I don't want to die tonight.
We tried.
Oh.
It's hard to
Yeah,
do.
we did. But thank you for the donation. Whoa!
Oh.
Cynthia, do the bunnies line.
Bunnies!
Bunnies! It must be bunnies!
Oh, clink it, right? Before we think it.
Or maybe midgets.
What is it? Like, bunnies on his
Sin is everyone supposes. They've got those floppy ears and crinkly little noses. And what's with all the carrots?
What
do they need such good eyesight for anyway? Bunnies! Oh shit, David, I'm sorry. Hold on. Jeez! Jeez!
Once more, Ian, with feeling.
That was a lot of Jack Daniels.
The very depths of the well. Until it disappeared a month ago. Looking for money a month ago.
Not, yeah.
Jack, we're doing this for you. And we're gonna call you when it's over, so you get to deal with us. Ah, yeah, that's the best part, probably. Is that
After
Jack has to
the
deal with
after
this.
the Fly Jack to USA streams end, we have the Buy Ian and Jess a New Liver donations that begin.
Who will donate a liver to Jess?
It's gonna be spectacular.
She's only 27.
Oh, sorry. So, wait, hold on. Wait, we missed one. So David D donated $5. Thank you. Cheers.
Your name will go down in
And
history.
again, Cynthia, thank you for the double donation. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Woo. Jack's not sending me anything.
It's good. Well, we're actually being alright on... Part of the reason the Jack feed exists is because I used to really ignore chat. What's the matter?
My back, Ian. It's always my back. My neck, and my back, and my booty,
No.
and my crack.
No.
I don't even know what the words are.
My booby and my crack.
My,
Is that
I
what
said
you
my
said?
booty. My booty. Shabooty. Your booty. Ian can't stop burping. It's really gross, you guys.
Uh-huh.
It smells. It smells like old quesadilla.
It smells like leather shoes and sadness.
It smells like an orgasm that didn't happen. Sorry.
Wait to try and figure out exactly what you want to tell you.
Jack will pick the episodes when he's on scene. We won't die. Thank you, Docile Elephant? Oh, Doc Elephant. Wow, words are super hard at this point. I appreciate it.
Well, also when they're hard to make words
Parse.
out of.
Yeah.
I've sinned and I'm being punished. Fuck you, Fred. That's not what's going on, and that's an idiotic statement.
Stop.
His liver's gonna be laying next to him on the pillow in the morning. Yeah.
Going, please pour water over me. I'm parched.
I do call Harley liver. That wasn't very funny.
You want to kill me? Try.
Balls.
I don't have time for your quirks. My power to draw back Illyria lies in there. It requires a champion and has traveled from where it lies to where it belongs. You got two of those right here. And I didn't know it was free.
Someone smells like someone farted into a bag of chips and set it on fire. I missed the beginning of that conversation.
That's
but
kind of what
oh, you're
all
talking about
of
me burping.
Ian's expulsions smell like. To be fair, mine aren't that much more pleasant. So,
No.
girl farts don't smell like rosemary, y'all.
Tens, maybe hundreds of thousands.
Apparently girls have human bodies too.
Yeah, and nasty things happen with human bodies. Oh, that shot of Spike was a sexy Spike. I don't know what you were thinking, but I know what I was thinking.
Oh, shh.
It's madness.
Oh, this is where he says there's an a-hole in the world, right?
No, we're not there. Oh yeah, there's a cut here. To hell with the world.
To hell with the a-hole
So
in
no,
the
he
world.
says to hell with the world, and he goes.
Hell with the world.
Right. Now there should be a cut. Yeah. Out for a walk. Bitch.
But he pauses and then he goes, bitch.
Bitch, yes.
That's like the sexiest Spike moment.
That's not true.
I'm with him. You won't leave me now.
Supposedly they shot all this with a skeleton crew and had just days worth of footage.
It's better now. You won't leave me. My boys. I walk with heroes. Think about that.
You are one.
Superhero. And this is my power.
My power is in dying. Yeah. They're gonna take you, Fred. Sorry, bitch. That's just the way the cookie crumbles for you.
Ariella Jaglom just has to act sad about Fred dying for at least 2 minutes because she donated $20. $20 to the Jack Fund!
Do you know how hard this is gonna
2
be?
minutes! Alexa, set a timer for 2 minutes. Alexa, you jerk, you ignored me. There we go. No, hold on. Okay, Google. Set a timer for 2 minutes. They hate me. It doesn't like my fingerprint either.
I'm gonna need to be drunker.
No, you're not. We're doing this. That is the greatest donation ever, and I will drink for it. Okay, Google. Set a timer for 2 minutes.
All right, 2 minutes, and here we go.
Here we go. How do you feel about Fred and her death? It's pretty good, right? Like the. No, you have to be serious. No. This isn't a satire.
I'm a sad person. Will you kiss me? He says.
No, she said really, right? Because if you're about to die, like intimacy might be the
you
most.
You want comfort.
No, but intimacy might be the thing you crave at the end, right?
Yeah, because she had
you
nothing
gotta
else
do this,
going for her.
You gotta do this seriously. That's actually not true if you go back and watch the episode, but anyway. It's okay. It's okay. Hey.
I'm really checking up.
It's okay.
I don't know what to do.
I know.
How many more minutes do I have?
You have another minute and 49 seconds.
That's not. It wasn't just 11 seconds.
Fred's death is so terrible. It's okay.
You petting me isn't gonna make me sad.
It's okay.
Ian.
It's okay. No, I'm consoling you. These are consolation pets.
It's not gonna help. Oh my god, is this Face Off? Are you John Travolta?
Shh, don't speak. Don't speak.
You're ruining it. She paid $20 and you ruined
She did pay
it.
$20 for your actually caring about Fred's death.
Then you shut up! Ah, fuck you guys. Ian ruined it, so you didn't get the full 2 minutes.
Hello, Ilaria.
This will do.
Whew.
We did it!
Sorry, guys. I just.
I know. It's all good.
Fred is. She's so.
You.
She's so sad. It's such a sad.
No, you're not getting paid anymore.
Well, I wasn't getting paid anyway. It was going
normally at the end of the live streams we do a 10-minute, 5-minute, 10-minute.
10.
We do a 10-minute Q&A. I'll start this now. Okay, Google.
But we've also got
Set a timer for 10 minutes.
30-second delay.
Sure,
so.
10 minutes, starting now.
Yeah. So I'll go to 13. But let me start by answering the common Q&A questions. First of all, Buffy Guide will be back. I'm working on the Buffy movie review right now, and I hope to have it up in the next couple of days. Then I'm going to something...
Someone said that it looked like you were wearing a pearl earring. Because of the...
Is that like a masturbation reference?
No, look at the... Wait, move your head back that way. The shine on your ear.
Ooh, I see it. So I'm working on the Buffy movie review. Writing's done. I recorded the voiceover and I'm editing right now. Hopefully have that up in the next couple of days. And then I'm switching to Something Blue and Hero.
Real quick. No. K. McCormack. Or K. Carmack. Spike doesn't just have a sexual chemistry with anyone who's... any female character who's on screen with him. He has a sexual chemistry.
Omar asks
with every character.
Omar Player asks
right?
Omar Player asks how old is Ian? I turned 38 on September 11th this month. Why no shells? Jess never gave me any. I think
I'll get him some shells for his
I think
birthday.
Jess should say nice things about Dawn for Fred for 10 minutes. Unfortunately, Board, you didn't donate.
Look, I literally can't. I can say nice things. I actually enjoy Fred's character a lot. I just didn't feel like her death was that powerful of a scene to me, and it's my opinion. It's just my opinion. I'm not trying to like punch you guys' opinions down or anything.
Megan asks, how many languages do you know? Jess, how many do you know?
English, German, Latin, Greek, Ancient Greek, Elvish, and Huttese.
I know English.
Huttese was the language of Jabba the Hutt.
What's the thing that frustrates? I don't quite understand that question. Ian has seen Hannibal. Yes, I have seen Hannibal. I can't wait for the comeback.
We can't see Jess right now. Why? Am I not close enough to Ian?
What? Oh! I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that happened.
Thanks a lot, Ian. You're
I know,
really, really looking out. Ah, that white male.
I want more. Thank you for pointing that out. I apologize. That was terrible.
I'm joking.
How many languages? Scrolling through Super Spy. Will I do a lore video? Yes, actually, I've been wanting to do something like that. Actually, I did the video for I Will Remember You, and it had the oracles. And I realized...
Specifically, like Sarah McLachlan style. I will remember you.
Just let her go.
That was all I had.
Okay, I realized with that video, I actually kind of wanted to do just a single broad lore video. So whenever the guides are done, so look for it in 2027, and it's going to be amazing.
I want to be a big part of the lore videos because, again, that has to do with mythological, historical, and etymological significance.
I want you to do more video
characters.
stuff with me.
And so that's the kind of thing that I'm super behind.
Edward West says, Ian, will you put more Young Justice or Full Metal Alchemist on your next poll?
No. Not just Full Metal Alchemist. He wants Brotherhood.
Boris, make sure both of these are on the list. Edward, the way the what I watch next polls are selected is I pick a random number, and I sort I think there's 120 something shows on that right now.
There's a lot.
And I sort them based on popularity on Internet Movie Database, so that creates the order, and then the random number picks the show, and then I select the two above and the two below, and put the poll up. So. I can't say that Full Metal Alchemist will be on the next one. It's a random number.
But that is a very popular anime, so I will make him watch it even if it's not on the poll. You got my word on that.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, Jack. All of a sudden, a shitload of stuff loaded.
No, I'm working on it. Spike in the church. Sorry, I'm working there. It was nice seeing you. Oh, we fixed it, Jack. Thank you.
One of my favorite comments.
Ian, when are we getting more Buffy?
I'm a teacher, you ass. Jess vapes furiously. Yay!
More Buffy episodes after I publish the Buffy movie review, which, funny enough, degrades into a Buffy TV show conversation. Who's smarter? Willow, Fred, Warren, Jonathan, Andrew, Giles. Who's the smartest person on Buffy?
Who are the people?
Well,
Willow,
no, he listed the couple.
Warren, Jonathan, Andrew, Giles. Who's smarter?
Giles.
Should we rank them in order of
I'm
intelligence?
I'm gonna say Giles Willow.
No. I don't even think you should go there. Okay, so if we're talking, you got to define intelligence and smart first off.
Right.
First off, Giles would be very book smart, historically smart, and then after that.
In what ways is Giles deficient to any of these other characters?
Well, no, he's obviously the number one, but what I'm seeing is a lot of the second ones. I think Fred would actually be the second smartest. She was going to get her graduate degree in physics. That's pretty big. She played a major role in a lot of other stuff. Willow, we don't even see her complete
Fred,
college.
right. Actually, yeah, I would say Fred. So Giles, Fred, that's good
Willow
stuff.
has magic, and then Warren, Jonathan, and Andrew, the most that we see from them is a high school...
Warren builds the robots. Warren builds the robots.
Yeah, but the most that we see from them, we're talking about smarts here, is a high school education, and then from there on, what they do with it. So Warren would be next, because he built a fucking robot. So
multiple ones.
For him, education doesn't even really mean anything. He was just a genius. Jonathan and Andrew, I no, they're tied, but I think mainly if we're talking about smarts also, and who survived the longest.
Hang on, I want to
Jonathan died.
I want to go on to the next question. Next question is, how do you both feel about Joss's infidelity? and the allegations against... You know about all this, right?
Yeah.
Joss's infidelity
and the allegations against him about his support of feminism being a lie as proved by his actions.
How do you feel about it?
Let's start with you, Ian.
So because I posted on the forums. So I actually posted on the forums, the Facebook page and Twitter.
I honestly feel like we should separate someone's work from their personal actions. Otherwise, we wouldn't have the wealth of literature that we currently have today, because a lot of the people in the past have been shitty people. If you're a shitty person in your personal life, well, sucks to suck, doesn't it?
Right.
But that doesn't affect the things, like, again, once you create art, and you've said this before, you create something and then it exists in the world and then it's not yours anymore. It belongs to the people who consume it and how they view it and how it affects them. So I don't think we should take anything that Joss Whedon has done as a, we're not going to support any of the things he's come out with, because that's ultimately hurting ourselves and making us more ignorant of the stuff in the world. But that doesn't mean that we condone his actions. And
well, here's the thing I would modify my comments that I made on Facebook and Twitter with, and that is that I've had Facebook friends, I've had Facebook couple friends go through a shitty breakup, right? And one of them posts on Facebook or a forum that we all go to or whatever it was, the dirty laundry. And I hate to say this, but honestly, that's what that post felt like to me, was the dirty laundry. There's one perspective. I don't want to defend. The point is not to defend one person one way or the other. The point is that it's only damage. There's only damage from that. And I've had friends do that. I've had friends post stuff on Facebook about. The person they were with, and it's just not good.
All of that is anecdotal evidence. And
certainly. It has no effect on Buffy or Angel or Firefly to me. So, yeah, it didn't mean much, and it just made me sad. It really was the.
I mean, it sucks that's what his life is like.
Are we gonna do
what?
2 more.
All of the people who he was involved with his life are like, but yep, continue.
Ian trying to hog the sex appeal.
That's
Boris, our side piece, says.
Thank you. Thank you, side piece, Boris. You know where the sex appeal lies, and it lies with you.
Number 1, Jack says, what is our favorite thing about him?
Our favorite thing about Jack? Oh, there's too many things to list. Holy shit!
You have to list one.
Oh, okay. Let me come up with a list. You go first. Okay.
He's relentlessly positive, except about himself.
Well, that's not. You like that he's not positive about himself?
No,
you dick?
I just said he's relentlessly positive. I mean, except about himself, but he is relentlessly positive.
I think my favorite thing about Jack is that he is always there and ready to have a conversation, and it's amazing to have somebody who always wants to talk about anything at all, and that he's so incredibly sweet and wonderful. I don't know. I feel like I'm sucking on a sugar cane or something, but it's just better to have some Jack in your life, guys.
It is. All right, it looks like we got to the end of the questions. So thank you, everyone.
What you should take away from this is that Jack should become your best friend because he's amazing.
Jack's a good man. So, I'm terrible at outros. What do you throw the outro? Perfect.
That's all, folks.
All right. Good night. Good night, everyone. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Wait, hold on. I can actually sing a song here. How does it start? I want to be the best there ever was, to beat all the rest. Yeah, that's my cross. Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Pharaoh, Pidgey.
Good night, everyone.